we're back with some more Pokemon Legends CA. Rust Syndicate makes Lita clearly so nervous. Just want to open up my project there. Alright, I can see you. You can see me. Brilliant. I always give them markers so that way if I ever summon a Pokemon home, where they came from. When exactly I got them. Alright, so what's the next step here? Okay, that's how we know that's for the Mega Dimensions. This is for still the main story, and we have to do some more battles, so, you know, I'm gonna just tackle the main story stuff, as I go about this. I know that they try to stretch out post-game stuff, but I feel like what they do is during development, when they're done with like the main story and post-game story, like they just the whole purpose of this whole thing with Quasartico Inc. is it's basically the battle tower, right? In the past Pokemon games, we always had a battle tower that stretches out the runtime of the game. Basically, your goal is to complete the battle tower, which is definitely harder than the Elite Four. It's actually the ultimate challenge. It's for completionists, the true end game of Pokemon is completing the battle tower, completing the battle frontier, and I think for X and Y it was the battle chateau. For Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire it was also the battle chateau. And oh, this is the girl that changes your clothes. Nah, we don't want that. I like the clothes I'm wearing. Let's hang out with everybody. I like how hanging out with your Pokemon just means they just stare at you till they all fall asleep. Pretty much. Oh, hey, that's not a bad photo. I like that. I know eventually in an update they're gonna probably add some more features, maybe, hopefully. Hopefully Game Freak cares enough to add more features. Zygarde in the dog form always reminds me of Bat Dog. You ever seen Crypto the Super Dog? The old Crypto the Super Dog? Well, that's what Bat Dog used to look like. Oh yeah, no. Don't mess up my fashion statement here. Oh yeah, it's too bad there's no option to hang out with Pokemon and make time go faster. Kind of have to choose between both. So I get up so early. I sometimes forget to charge my phone. My phone just died completely. Phone is fine. iPhone is findable. Well, that's good. If I'm ever in a ditch somewhere, at least somebody can find my remains. No, I shouldn't say that. Let's forget I said that. Dawn Districts. I started playing Pokemon Go again recently. Not very much, just take it out whenever I feel the need. But they haven't really made any real changes to it. Now you can do like a group thing where you tackle group challenges. It's like having a party, but you don't have people around you, you know. You weren't able to previously do that, so now you can make a party with people who aren't around you. Get more options for people who just can't seem to meet people in real life. Like me. But you know, I was thinking about Pokemon. I was talking about Pokemon yesterday. You know, they're having their next Pokemon Presents is promising to be a really big one. They're gonna make some big announcement, hopefully, maybe, you know. But every year since 2020, every Pokemon Presents, every Pokemon announcement has just been mediocre, you know, to say the least. Its focus is on mobile games, on DLC, on microtransactions, just like kid app games, you know, just stuff that most of the fan base, at least, you know, the original fan base, like most of us are in our 30s and 40s, and like we're not really going for everything that Pokemon offers these days, because I mean, it doesn't really do anything for us, you know. A lot of what Pokemon used to have is gone. They don't make really good Pokemon spin-offs anymore, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or Pokemon Ranger. You know, does anybody even remember those games? Pokemon Ranger probably was one of the best spin-offs in my opinion. Probably my favorite Pokemon Ranger was the third one. But then you also had Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the first two Mystery Dungeon games, Red and Blue, and then you had Dark Rescue Team and I think Explorers of the Sky. That was the one. Explorers of the Sky, I think. That was the last Mystery Dungeon, I think, that was truly. There was quality writing, quality characters, and then they kind of copied their homework a little bit, because Legends Arceus had a very similar story to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the first game. I'm just gonna put that on silent, because I could care less. Sometimes, you know, your phone stresses you out. The more you pay attention to it. So I'm just not going to pay attention to it. Just not going to do it today. Honestly, today is normal. I could not care less day. It's just a normal day. No, not waiting on any important calls. I have no appointments for the rest of this week. At least that I've made. I should make some appointments. But that's neither here nor there. I've been trying to join the gym. I'm not trying, but like there's a gym opening up nearby me, and it's a Planet Fitness. So I'm wondering if I can join this other Planet Fitness and then go to that one. They'll probably let me do that. I mean, I really don't see why they wouldn't. But some people have said like, oh, be careful because you know they do a thing sometimes where you got to pay a premium to like not go to the same gym, even though it's the same damn company. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. I think this is a job for... Why did I not teach him this? Okay. King's Shield is just too slow. It's too slow a move. And it takes him so long to change forms. Like, I understand the philosophy behind it, why Aegislash has that, because that's... But basically all King's Shield is in this game is a slower Protect. I could just put Protect there and I mean, would he be covered? This user takes down defense stat, shield shield lowers the attack stats of attackers who make direct contact. I mean, it has the added effect of lowering attack. But if I swap it out with Protect... Actually, what I want to do is... He's got Shadow Sneak. He's got good attack, but his special attack is lower, so... Sacred Sword is good for... It's good for coverage against normal types. Ironhead. Cooldown time 8. So let's go with that moveset for now and see how that works. They ought to make a linear path for this sometime. Yeah, it takes too long. Oh, great. This one I should teach Ice Fang. But Liquidation is a faster water move, so I'm in conflict about that too. Greninja already knows Icy Wind, so that's good grass coverage. Now what about for Talonflame? I could give it Feather Dance, lowers the target's attacks for a while. Feather Dance instead of Fire Spin? Maybe? I feel like Flare Blitz will hurt the user a little bit. This melee targets with a burn. That's about the effect I want. Brave Bird and Flare Blitz are like the kamikaze moves, but they don't faint the Pokemon right out. I'm giving it a sharp beak. I only got 2 max potions. Make those count. I'm gonna be like Corina and have like 3 Lucarios on my team by the end of all this. Why did I do that? Let's go that way. the effective hits of ground type moves, sneak up and start battles. Alright. Ooh. That's right. Damn. You know what? I just realized something. Don't I have the Zygarde? If I heal him, will he change back? This is so cool. Oh, okay, the music doesn't do anything. He just sort of floats. Paralyze opposing Pokemon. Oh yeah, I need to... Is this the same Malamar that I had before? never got the Malamar right. Pretty sure you get it from Quasar. Teach this one function. Oh. I'm gonna give him the same nickname I gave the one I got in Pokemon Go. That happened just as I was about to get. Yeah. We made out pretty okay. I didn't get my challenger's ticket, I don't think. It's a decent amount of battles, though. Maybe like 5, maybe 6 battles away from getting the challenger's ticket. Ooh, an Espeon. That reminds me, I still have to get a shiny Espeon. So, one of my goals is to get all the shiny EVs right now. Look at that, all different Pokeballs. Just the way I like it. My Pikachu's the strongest in the world. Wanna know why he's so strong? It's because he's holding a light ball. If you have a Pikachu you think can beat mine, I'll prove you wrong in battle. This kid looks like Ash. A Pikachu versus Pikachu battle. Come to think of it, there is a Pikachu I have that I haven't evolved, I think. Unless I did, and it's this Raichu I got with me right now. No, there's Pikachu. I have an Alpha there. Alphas are pretty tough. Unfortunately, it's not very leveled. I have none that know Volt Tackle, though. Sometimes if you're lucky, not if you're lucky, but sometimes they can know Bolt Tackle. This is just a regular Pikachu here. You know what I could do? So I could level up this Pichu into a Pikachu. Give it the Soothe Bell. This is one of those instances where they only evolve through friendship. Something from the coffee menu. Robust Staryu coffee, Kizuna blend. I'll do the Kizuna blend, I can afford it. How come it wasn't with Pichu? Truck number 2, Nubu Cafe. Umber roast. There we go. Just chilling. It's kind of what this game is, just chilling with Pokemon. Let's go to Cafe Relu. Another thing that they would, that this game would really benefit from is if they added, roller skates. What was the name of that city? Alabasta? It would be cool if, like, in a second DLC, we could go to Alabaster City and obtain roller skates. It's not ready to evolve yet. Cafe Woof. That's for Furfur. Cafe Ultimo. This is the only cafe that's within a wild zone, so it's kind of dangerous. Yes, that was very expensive coffee. Hopefully it liked that enough. thing is too big for its own good. Oh, darn. There's a Beedrill there. Okay, I do believe Pichu is ready to evolve now. Pichu got the idea for a new move. Now Pichu's ready to evolve. Now we have yet another Alpha Pikachu. And this one I don't want to evolve. Its defense is no good. It's absolutely no good. So you know what? You know what I'll do? I'll take it to the Justice Dojo. Actually, am I able to do it for this? Nah. It's not level 50 yet. Gotta be level 50. I can do it for Raichu though. Josie seems to want another battle, I think. I think we should indulge her. Maybe we can level up Pikachu that way. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about this. This is a mission I actually didn't complete. Sensei isn't here to protect the dojo. The duty fight falls to me. Come there and fight at my side. Those Pangoro were just waiting for me the whole time. Oh my goodness. They're a lot stronger than I initially thought they would be. I guess my strength hasn't really improved much. What a waste. I can't catch it. Oblivion Wing seemed to be enough. Go on, you two. The exit's that way. It's no wonder he was able to save Lumiose. I got a glimpse of his true potential today, whereas I... Josie, if you didn't have just as much potential yourself, you would not have been able to hold your own against Aaron. In fact, the only reason I left the dojo unattended was because I knew you could guard it in my stead. You recognize the gap between your skills and those of a master, and that very recognition is proof of your self-awareness, nothing more. I know that you will continue to grow, Josie. I'll be calling on your aid the next time that I must turn those Pangoro back myself. Thanks, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Aaron, thank you for everything today. Oh, we get an expert belt from them. There's a theory that Ivor and his sister Gwyn are actually from the Galar region. Because their names are very European. Oh, very... Gwyn, Ivor. Yeah, they're very English. Blastoise is another one. The stats are good, but not great. Gotta work on them. Let's heal up. And then back into the Royale. Hold that for me. I believe this is where we get some berries. Well, the citrus and the lumberry. Two of the most important berries in the game. And you can't buy them in bulk. Since I have all this money, I should probably try to get all the Mega Stones while I have them. Get them all from the museum. I also need to get a Venusaur to use the Venusaur right. Oh, Kangaskhanite. Still excited. Ooh. Darn, I was falling asleep just now. Actually, I mean to do some rank battles so I could stock up on EXP candy. Oh. I definitely don't have the Pokemon ready for that. Where's a bench that we could just wait? Do I have anything new here? Nope. Nothing of interest. Any alphas up here? Oh shoot. There's a Pidgey. There's 2 Pidgeys. That's where I caught Pichu. I really need to bring water with me on one of these. Okay. deal here? You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Aaron. Aaron love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal and make sure they'll start eating what they shouldn't. Don't worry, they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time though. So I had an idea. Don't you think a poison type move would add some really nice flavor to a scrap metal? Steel Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me test my idea, hit that pile of scrap metal with the move Sludge Bomb. Oh, give it a shot. Ooh, that Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal a tantalizing aroma. And look, the Aaron seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. I'm so glad this random idea of mine worked out. Alright, that was pretty good. You get a power band for that. Actually, I'm looking for racing construction. There it is. Shell Bell, Muscle Band. What am I looking for exactly? Poison barb. There we go. I just had it. Cafe on me. Alright, back into the battle zone. Falling asleep again. Alright, how many do I have till the challenger ticket? Let's check it out. I got like 5 more battles, maybe. At most. I didn't see that there. Shoot. Keto. It's Mega Evolve. Who's next? Could they make this any more narrow? Let's go to a different battle zone. A little obvious. What? That's not the trainer I thought I was gonna get. Victory bell. We're 3/4 of the way there. Oh, there we go. Just 100 points away. Why do they gotta do this to me? Almost there. That should be good enough. Now we just gotta tackle the next match. We got our challenger's ticket. It's on Quizartico. I'm gonna be right back. My nose. Let me just take care of that quick. Yes, I blow my nose very well. Sorry about that. I'm gonna blend this real quick so it... How do I do that again? Hold on. Screen. No. Just so I can see behind me. Yeah, that's better. Let's go get our challenge, our battle before I start to lose. I start losing because I'm tired. Let's get that battle in. I'm thinking of actually doing Mario RPG. Yeah, maybe starting a Let's Play with Mario RPG once I get done with this. I think that would be pretty fun. Where's my Raichu? Oh, we could fight all of them now. All the rogue mega evolutions. But first I want to check, is the Malamar right here? Oh, okay. Oh, I already have it. Oh. I haven't used it. This one has good stats. This one has great stats. So I'm gonna go with this one. Yes, I named it Mind Flayer. Because why not? Yes, let's do this. Oh, it's Lita. We're fighting Lita next. Okay, great. That's what I wanted to know. It's a surprise. It's like you never really know who you're gonna get next. Get ready to check out Mega Starmie's dance moves, so please. It is one of the few trainers in this game who has, I think, the best expressions and personality traits. Kind of wish her brother was in the game though, because they don't really make that much reference to him. It's pretty clear that Cyrano's her brother though. Okay. Well, we're not doing that. Me. It makes sense why she has Star. Mega Evolution also makes it make a little more sense. He's also kind of reminiscent of the Starman from Earthbound. Jeez. Let me full restore you first. I can't believe it was that easy. But that's good, that's good. I wanted Malamar to level up, experience some challenge. Congrats, you've now claimed victory in 3 reward matches. Here's your reward. 5 bottles of HP up, 10 EXP candy. The EXP candy isn't bad. It's not a bad reward. And I actually know exactly who I'm going to use that on now. Maybe not all of it, but a good chunk of it. Have only Raichu in your party. Okay. Different strengths and weaknesses. Now for Raichu. Hit him with the Iron Tail. Alright. I think maybe the Alolan form can't use its true power without Alolan pancakes if you... That's a cool little reference there. What a spectacular victory, but don't go assuming we're done here yet. The committee to highlight Alolan Raichu and generate excitement has one last thing to offer. Let's trade. Your Raichu for my Alolan Raichu. What do you say? Really? They're gonna make me trade? I mean... Charge will always be here if you change your mind. That's his name, Charge. It's not worth it, man. I trained this Raichu up solely so I could battle her. Pikachu's off limits, I mean, at least evolve here. I don't mind giving this one away. Thunder Punch. You've been thunderstruck. Yeah, 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 thunderstruck. Okay. They almost got me there. Gridella. I have a Alolan Raichu that, the funny story, I actually transferred it from using the Poké Transporter from the 3DS version of Pokemon Yellow into Sun and Moon, and then evolved it into Alolan Raichu in Sun and Moon. Trading Raichu is how we spread the joy of the Alolan regional form. You know, the Alolan form is lovely, of course, but just plain Raichu are pretty adorable too. Well, then I'm off on another journey. I'll travel over to Alola, befriend a bunch of Alolan Raichu, and spread their cuteness all around the world. That's what a charge is all about. That's why I think Pokemon Wind and Waves taking place in a Pacific Island, Asian Pacific Island region just makes sense, because we can't go back to like the Hawaiian Islands of Alola. We gotta go somewhere we haven't been before in Pokemon, and I think that it just makes sense that it's a place like Alola. And it's also nice for a Pokemon game to take place somewhere else in Asia, since now we've been all over. We've been to the Western continents, Europe, the Americas. Maybe one of these days we can have a Pokemon game take place like maybe South America somewhere, where they discovered Mew. Guyana is officially canon because they mention it. Alright, well, this is gonna be the end of this one. Alright. Take care.